Our upcoming series, Better With You, is about an introvert and extrovert who fall in love, and since I'm an introvert
and I'm an extrovert,
we wanted to share some misconceptions about each and just explain a little bit more about what they are and what they mean.
Also, fun fact, the script that I wrote is more based on our relationship than on anything else. So a lot of the things that have happened are real life scenarios that we've had to navigate in our friendship.
They're each defined by where you get your energy and how you recharge. So introverts get their energy and recharge best when they are alone.
And extroverts recharge best when surrounded by people or person.
For instance, when we go to a party, I do have a good time, but I'm really excited to go home and just like rest and be okay because it feels very exhausting to me when I have to talk to a lot of people.
And I like to stay until the last possible second when it's almost rude and I should have left already. Also, what usually ends up happening with me at events is that I kind of gather a crowd, start entertaining, telling jokes, like that scene in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel when she practices her stand-up at a party.
I do feel like there are definitely misconceptions about each of them. Sometimes people, while Amanda is very talkative, she's also a homebody and likes people to come to her.
Yes, I hate going out. I'm not a social butterfly. I'm not interested. I don't really like parties. I don't really like...
You're not like going to the club.
No, I don't enjoy like going out. I really like staying in, but being surrounded by people.
I think a lot of times people think that introverts can be very shy, when in reality they can be very talkative and be very good at talking to people, but they just would prefer to be alone sometimes.
Which I think is rude. Because I hate being alone. And so living with an introvert who sometimes needs to be alone, I have to constantly check in with her and be like, do you need to be alone now? But weirdly, we've been able to navigate it very well, and she actually is able to hang out with me like 24 hours a day, basically.
Yeah, I feel like I can actually hang out with Amanda a lot because we talked about this earlier, and I feel like when I am with her, it's almost the same as when I'm alone because I'm so myself around her. So I think if you're an introvert, you find people that you can be yourself around, and I can get energy from that because I do like being around her and I get energy from it. I'm not exhausted 24 hours of the day.
She does have a tendency to be more willing to engage in bedtime though, which is like my least favorite time of the day because I realize that I suddenly have to go be alone in my room in the dark when it's quiet, which I hate. But
we're
basically,
working on it.
I mean, everyone that I love is an introvert, so I've had to figure out how to be very respectful of that, and they've had to figure out how to be respectful of the fact that when I wake up in the morning, it's like loud and I listen to music and I want to like chat and stuff. I'm not like a morning person. I don't like to get up and do stuff, but I like to get up and engage with someone. Lately, it feels like everybody has really embraced the introvert side of life, and I think people who like being on the internet and finding friends that way and who have always felt like a little misunderstood in the circles they have all lean toward introvertism. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's a word, yeah. And we've had a really hard time finding people who will admit to being an extrovert, and I think that we've been a little villainized because we are demanding and the world apparently rewards extrovertism more, like with leadership positions and things like that. But I would love to hear from anybody who is an extrovert and isn't afraid to admit it.
We want to know what you are, so tell us in the comments if you're an introvert or an extrovert or a little bit of both, which would be an ambivert. And watch our series that we have a trailer for Better With You out right now that we will link after this video. I'm gonna clap.
Sorry, extroversion over here is talking to people. So.